Everyone to court. You were here before 8 a.m. No chances of any bench or hand today. No risk. You are not taking any risk. Chairman. Chairman, looks like today you beat everyone to court. You were here before 8 a.m. No chances of any bench or hand today.
So me my bedroom me call me kirani no the friend is a bamba baswe and mama rewa in an me asarade anywhere ni utawa fena so me my bedroom me my bedroom. Chatremio, I'll cry. I'm eating me vaso, Chatremio, I'll cry. So me my bedroom. Chatremio, I'll cry. I'm eating me vaso, Chatremio, I'll cry. So me my bedroom.
Chairman. Chairman, looks like today you beat everyone to court. You were here before 8 a.m. No chances of any bench or hand today. No.
All right, Abusia, for this is the debate with Murufi. Also, Chairman, won't mean I am rest. I know. Hey, we are saying, easy. You see, it's your boy and Kase Suna. Our family, but a boy when you say Suna bo. Looking at Chairman, won't me? Mama, obu. Mama, obu, hey, and a chairman to be 9 minutes. I know. We are seeing you. Me chairman won't me pa ne fair chairman to me. I can't think qua. Hey, and I say I confirm now.
Chairman. Chairman, looks like today you beat everyone to court. You were here before 8 a.m. No chances of any bench or hand today. No risk. You are not taking any risk.
Chairman is a man kasa. Chairman is on kasa. Na the bank abasi akwa kotenisa. Share. Oh, visit chairman ya boa. Chairman near fit say owo. Why not be say kasa efe kasa de oso on kabi on pass him. Chairman won to me. I am mere style baby. Chairman UNESCO we have called the style baby. Hey. All right, I will say for this the debate with Murufi and NPP for there. All right, and then Kwame Abronye'S. The biggest threat, sometimes I'm mean how to express it. I fear for his life. I fear for Kwame Abronye'S life. Looking at the direction of the corner, but what's a clutch be AK-47? Kukuro say on Abronye'S. Hey, it has some Ghana politics. But they do not push for a beco. But I'm okay, sticker. Now also say, CD depreciation. A ritual problem, no. But can't see best the car. I can't. What it is the car, Gasa.
It's the first time. See, who accorded what you are wearing? Didn't we import? We imported this. We imported that. CD depreciation is a ritual problem. I agree with you. It's not because of one particular government, unless one is suffering from unconscious incompetence. Or this.
Akwa we ne kan sa abrofo no stika. Ene ye the stika be wura Ghana's parliament na bisan say Ghana peso ato forcing a manage city no. Ansa wo de be ma wo no. Wankasa mabusafo obete. Ansa stika e de be ma me no obete. But mo ka echa mabuga. Now no other not TV so series say party for me to 2 cities 3 cities 2 3 cities. Buga so no Land Cruisers 5.
Because you're 5. The levels of as a national officer.
What I say, Bugaza as a national officer or Land Cruisers 5. Nyamina make a chairman Buga na eka. Eba ko ho. Enti wona ma wo series discuss party for mo for music no. Or the koto fuel egu Land Cruiser no. Wow. NPP4.
Jimmy for party.
Okay, Bulgaria.
What's your NPP again?
A Jimmy for party.
A Jimmy for party in the Anonia Dodo.
All right.
President
all right. Buga, at the last minute, the chairman of NDC, General Mosquito, Asiedu Nketiah, a sound warning be the NDC for a special appointees, or say, one will say a chacha. A quite year, near seeing young chacha, no. Sana so ye. We being who say. I've got any NPP for a day and now much of mine. Won't me I meresano. Why you care for NDC free to be. Anyway, this is the debate with the Munufi Medini William Munufi Amankuna. Emma Medini Beatrice Munufi, a channel you may be able to sister. All right, that was for Mama Yen Shasie. Kwame Abronye'S after March be our Ghana money one. Ama on Wangasa, his own shadows are going or coming after him. What kind of Kwame Abronye'S simply so cast and life is in danger, and he believes countries we will say or person seeking political asylum was or Ghana. All right, I think Abusha, I'll be back very soon because I think I have some technical issues over here. So let me just bounce back once again. I'm back once again. This is the debate with the Munufi. Now, one will send a medical kind of Kwame Abronye'S I build some particular reputation behind Manehua. I say, be I mean, say Kwame Abronye'S ni Madia Oye. But we must analyze Kwame Abronye'S very, very carefully with Madia Oye. Washeda. He is trying to confuse the masses into believing that he doesn't know what he's doing. But honestly, Kwame Abronye'S by himself knows exactly what he's doing. Now, Otena Ghana Kaso seek political asylum because according to him, NDC for Netata no. Until he went onto the doorsteps of the president. President John Dramani Mama said, on country NDC for some NDC for Tata no. But surprisingly, saying na onwangasa a party for Tata no. But you see me, NPP for no. Tata Kwame Abronye'S to the state say, Obi NPP ni AK-47 say. General abato e babeto no baby Kwame Abronye'S to aba no ho e no beko so nsem bi wa ye kan won be bekasa agoro ne yedi enti ene I'm telling you Kwame Abronye'S life is in danger, not from any quarters but NPP. If I show this particular video,
the day of elections, Meme Kofi Amposa, the desert mafia, Men kotoa ba o me constituency. Mayor observer. Na observer na mayor no so Abronye'S constituency na ma koyo observer. Ti Abronye'S video we wunti na mayor. Se aduro na wadi a ye bedi bi ahia wo. Se tramo na wo no ma ye benum bi ahia wo da no. Abronye'S, just get prepared, Necessary tramo na one more, ye benum be a shiao. A drone a wedia, ye bedi be a dear shiao. In the day of elections, no. Me observer, Emma Honorable Canadian Japan. Na Abronye'S constituency so na meko. So my car Abronye constituency are not desert na me danum Johnson na me nyebema. Me kwa Abronye constituency ona ma kwa observer. Me kwa observer ma Canada Japan. Ti Abronye momwa mo. Ah ne ate power kra mo ntumi ehunu na nipa o. Ne ye nyina ya boro pepepe. E na wo Abronye wo be kire so we bema. Me say on the day of elections Abronye o constituency out to aban. Eho me desert mafia me ba be observer e wo ho ama Canada Japan. Baby Abronye wo to aba no eho na me be observer. Me to aba e wo me constituency me ma ba de no me de be che because I know say Canada be winni no be winni massive. But baby wo Abronye wo no eho na me ba be observer anase ma be agent. On the day of elections, baby Abronye will be say ye transfer na ya nka constituency won na me transfer beto aba. Wallahi. Nimshe udidi na ono mo tramo ala ti ho dwa wonum kira say we bema. O ye bema. Brame so fa unko gina aga desert so se wan yo so jon so ho abra wunya fa desert ne so kra no se wan jon so ho asia o te ga so ye be ma wo mo de e na bibinti o e na bibinti ise e ma ba yentam unya wo a o ya de na odwona oba ho na wo wagimi che obi wabodam che obi o de also ye be ma e da ne duru ababi Abronye wo no e ho na me akoye je
hey obi so the desert mafia and cry o de man kwa mba fa Abronye no we credit to here TV ho anka ne ko fa free enti Abronye this is o Ghana police me bo no ho ban because AK47 ye ne kokoro e ko kwa mba fa Abronye so no ene ken de Japan say na wo cruise wo mafia for biti desert ase ne akwana na akaida for ne ye adwuma desert what they say near Al-Shabaab, what are we? Quite before Abronye, what match wa kwafre? You see the Al-Shabaab for now no more. Libya mafia, so say was offended kwamponzo ze kwapramponza. Asemo. Ben NPP party no Monday baby on the party aduri die. I say we dey tete pansam. Not to say Bulgaria can't say we chire we. Bulgaria.
Jimmy for party jaomo.
What's your NPP adan?
A Jimmy for party.
Jimmy for party ni dia no nya den dodo.
Oh. Me jina president ko for do ni ko asa na be kala.
Na Jimmy for party na wo Bulgaria won so ya NPP ni no.
Oh na say me resume Jimmy.
Sa Bulgaria. Enti party na mu ina mu dey asa agoro politics na e da beje Ghana na ya twa AK47 kwabra na so because Abronye DC age minti. Mesere Ghana you news a level no. Desert mafia we dey mesere o megina kwan ba fa Abronye de kan Japan nyina edimu e dia pauche wo say yesere ye nuru sa level no level say atwa AK47 say ba bia kwan ba fa Abronye te e ho na wo kode da bi ye nu ho Andy chama wuntumi de ya bre na se o ye nu ho abujan fo mesere mo se ye hwese ye be kwan ba fa Abronye de gigi ye ni se bi karate no o jimi de ensema wo ye no obi an support no but let's take him to say what say Paul Yando no a comedian and also o jimi let's take him like that but to the extent say wo ba twi AK47 ba se wo je kwan ba fa Abronye wo be yi ne so no afiri ne yam de mesere ye nko ho e kan de Japan person be president this is not the style of presidency that we want him to administer esremo NPP for mu nsu nyansa na mu nya patapa no ko party no that is not how I pay micro minority mu 86 multi parliament no wa ne mo de ye no wo de AK47 e ba beje kwamia mo bi na why na ka kire say NPP betima we near by this time me nu amponsa wo do tuo e na ekwo bonipa da bi enye ne sa sere tobo wo de yemfa anoba ba ye ni kukurumuti no ento aba na se mere no so a we know how to handle Abronye na nkasa ni ja na obekwa oto ne pako se bi obesia difo edu mere pam Abronye na nkasa you see what is going to happen ono ankasa ebobo break because say na yere kura tunu fo se miwura after police for instance say mi ukwa atobo o say da bi ono car break wo nkura ompe ono ne car dey ati free e pongo ati free no break o kosa to the end ba de kofi amponsa sero desert mafia nkukunipa pacho ye nuru sa level no pacho this is the debate with Murufia this is my humble plea for you amponsa why wadwen say Abronye ba bi Abronye wo ho na beko da bi amponsa ye nuru ho mesero
the day of elections Meme Kofi Amposa, the desert mafia. Me kotoa ba o me constituency. Me observer. Na observer na me no so Abronye'S constituency na ma ko observer. Tia
Yunuru ho menia tobo. O de me pamu no ye be hu ha o ye nyina be ka asem no. Ba desert mafia ba bia akọ ne de mesoro akoro so hye. Le mo break ha. Nti abusa for men ko ye na NPP party ni de na ado ne kan was party no atete apanta ma ye hata.
Aya hata.
Ahodi bia he de.
Awodi bi enim.
Baby, and a party so akromfo nko a. Okay. Sir. All right. And this is how we are going to do this particular show. Me pa che won say whilst NPP was in government, CD depreciation na galope. NPP epeke $1 to CD at 4. By the time we move from Komiaso, na nam 17.5. Steka I know the Kennedy Ohene Japan say or support Kennedy Ohene Japan was a deputy finance minister after John Kume's death. And Nana Danko Kufado appointed Steka say or me support Kenufurata. But you also name Steka. And a media for Bopia Steka say Mr. Steka. Say na mo be $5 no. Baby amude kodui. Ufi say mo betimi associate $1 no. But you Steka my very very simple answer. Now at the end of the answer no, okan nipa any time frame a omo betimi de salvage the $1 no. But you Steka na kasa no musem.
It's the first time CD who accorded what you are wearing didn't we import. We imported this, we imported that. CD depreciation is a ritual problem. I agree with you. It's not because of one particular government. Unless one is suffering from unconscious incompetence or displaying intellectual dishonesty, that will say that CD depreciation is MPP government. It's an issue that has nationalistic or that needs nationalistic attention. That one I agree. But it's not. So far we keep on being in importer-driven economy. We'll be having problems with the CD because we import almost everything. But inshallah, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, next year if he comes, we're going to design a long-term framework to deal with the city.
If I chose to ye, or since Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba na October 2024 no, next year which is this year, and Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba, I feel on be design a long-term framework to deal with the city depreciation. Or say a ritual problem. Ubi aba sa na ye. According to Steka. But I want TNE. Say TNE. Steka was very, very careful with the choice of words. TNE.
It's the first time CD who accorded what you are wearing didn't we import. We imported this, we imported that. CD depreciation is a ritual problem.
But you say, is this the first time I see the depreciation? Now CD depreciation is a ritual problem. According to Steka, he is a member of parliament. Then he was also a member of parliament. And then a deputy finance minister when he was speaking this particular language.
You. It's not because of one particular government. Unless one is suffering from unconscious incompetence or displaying intellectual dishonesty, that will say that CD depreciation is MPP government.
Broford, he was a deputy minister of finance then. And then all kinds of asked him, say, CD, madam for Obi minister of finance, multi go in the no. And yeah, one part buy and now one party as Obi aba ebiko ebiba. CD ni de essay de bia. Then he went further to tell us Nipa oba solve the problem. Anytime Nipa the best of the problem. No. But your science his choice of words very, very, very carefully chosen.
It's an issue that has nationalistic or that needs nationalistic attention. That one I agree. But it's not. So far we keep on being in importer-driven economy. We'll be having problems with the city because we import almost everything. But inshallah, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, next year if he comes, we're going to design a long-term framework to deal with the city.
So what you say? It is the case so far as Ghana you important and quite the city a bed depreciates now just Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by next year, which is this year, because near October 2024 or can same way before 2024 about one. And then His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any Bema ba he would at forcing current finance minister 11th month in CD a drop it from 17 all the way to 10 point something. And a media for a boy PS the same person, one person. Ebisa steka say CD a stabilize it. Ghana economy na muja inflation 54%, and now to forcing about 8%. NPP Stikamuno inflation was 54%. Kwata no pay ya beto ba na Martin say 27%. And then a single digit in 10 to 11 months in it. Yes, NT answer Stika edemai.
The CD is by stable.
CD woman and on economics. A process
during the MPP then I was around 17 cities.
The MPP even 54 and about 17. So we are now home tower. It takes some time. And this year first in Amy Field, and I just saw my bonnet. And this year bonnet papa because I almost first year and they are putting things in order. Discretionary spending no my.
So how are you
rating out discretionary spending no my any impact on the economy? No, nothing. But woman year bonnet so I been be up for it takes some time. What did the American say?
Yes,
when him say MPP by January near over $1 billion. Our Bank of Ghana because of the syndication now you're domesticating it. And the two you're two about we now you're very peaceful investors in your confidence in the country. And at three America buying tariffs war with the Asians and $1 a week and just saying this you're buying a big
Sawate NPP 86 people no akwa we can hobi that is why the numbers now free 137 by every 86 no. These are the people I am NPP for use them. And one person. I was Dr. Murubo me about stabilizer I don't know. Obi by another stabilizer also 1 year way. Now you talk we peaceful no and the currency no above from Americans to trade war e can tariff war e can hobby. NPP for. Nanado then I will continue to way.
I would say to the people of Ghana,
okay,
I'm sorry.
All right.
We are sorry.
Okay.
For the poor work we have done.
All right.
We're going to go
and do what?
And think about ourselves.
Excellent. Nanado then Kwakufado said they are going to go and think about themselves. Or say, I am sorry, we are sorry. When you follow people as the camera, this is exactly what you do to them. And then 11 months in the mini ebisame, Efreme, ebisame say, master, and this about kumyaso. Me pachuti nasem ni yo. 11 months in the mentisi abayano akobobo siada. Somebody actually asked me that. And this about kumyaso 11 months in it. Until sa abayana akobobo siada. Na abayana nyesika ewo he ene di mpuntu juma. Sika mo bro mo siasa wosi eto ba wie na say ye peaceful a investors nya confidence we mu pacho sika 2020 about no sa nkoye ntokwa. Abanse ne to ba wie na kenu ferata bro mo sia. You need to tell us. Say dear potin and the course. Sabine mobosia minia na no bisa me no. His Excellency John Dominic Mama say our advice at the Magana for us the reason why abine kobo bosia yet administratively no abine no etumpon. But you tell His Excellency.
We have survived without going to the capital markets. We've survived without borrowing. Who could have thought some years ago that Ghana's economy could be run without going to the external market to borrow? And yet, we've survived. And so we shouldn't be in a hurry to go back to the capital market. All we've done is to reorder our expenditure and push funds to areas that are of priority. And so that's all we've done. Fiscal discipline, not spending money on wasteful, political interventions and all that. And that is already showing the successes in the market. I mean, we've gone from negative 3.4% on the primary balance to positive 1.1 as at now. And by the end of the year, we'll achieve the target. I'm sure we'll overachieve the target of positive 1.5.
So what has here? This is what we call prudent management of the economy. Very simple thing. Ghana nkobo obosia. But yes, mamuni ya ebema niema atumpon. Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the first time of the 125 ministers in the boom, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama at the 60. 125 against 60. Me kai pass Ghana for bisa Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the president, then say, Mr. President, why don't 25 ministers? Rufus or Mon also do. President answer and say, oh, Debbie, don't count the 125, but measure them by their output. But output, a course saying 8 years administration. Bisa stika say output na na stika o kan ho no e ko san deputy ministers of finance kwa na e 2 stika ene sa ma na adwo asaro na no te public account committee and some no. She was also part of them. That's the kaka hobby. Can you forget that? I feel actually me Adam or whatever a buy. Because almost say inflation. The kaka say no much. Or somebody could do 54%. But just on kaya. TSM as the kaka. Or say inflation. The book crowd say 70. They call 54%.
Are you
rating them? Discretionary spending will no any impact on the economy. No, nothing. But when you bonenso, I been be able for it takes some time. What is now home tower? It takes some time. And this year first in Amy Field, and I just saw my bonnet. And this year bonnet, papa, because I almost first year and they are putting things in order. Discretionary spending will no my.
So are you rating them?
Discretionary spending will no any impact on the economy. No, nothing. But when you bonenso, I been be able for it takes some time. What did the American say?
Yes, sir.
When him say MPP by January near over $1 billion. Our Bank of Ghana because of the syndication now, the domesticating and the two, see the woman and the anti-economics. I process the
during the MPP then I was around 17 cities.
The MPP called even 54 and about 17.
During the MPP then I was around 17 cities.
The MPP called even 54 and about 17.
During the MPP then I was around 17 cities.
The MPP called even 54 and about 17.
During the MPP then I was around 17 cities.
The MPP called even 54 and about 17.
So what? 54% inflation. And I'm pray about 17 now to forcing in 11 months at about 8%. Sekasi NDC for NYP. NPP4. Uja mamu de bangrofo ya ombese ne kwata stikamo. Uja de mamu ombese no. Surprisingly no, we be almost Canadian no maje me for the first time in my history I manyedu hai. I mean who say den Canada kono any champagne a party it was under Ken Ofurata NPP's administration. Let me who be that. Meaning say Canada kono de mako ndidi. NPP4 the champagne and the Canada kono. Do you know the reason why they did that? Na aban na kobo mbosia e de aba and then Ken Ofurata came to organize a kenke party. Say okwa bosia bono we nya sika aba. Enkobisa chama bugasa chama as a national executive of NPP. Who learn cruises to say bugana ngasa be kan kire.
We cast a fight. The levels of small and what we fight. As a national officer. The levels of small and what we fight. As a national officer. We cast a fight. The levels of small and what we fight. As a national officer. I mean, the levels of small and what we fight. As a national officer. I mean, me a businessman, the levels of small and what we fight. As a national officer. I mean, the levels of small and what we fight. As a national officer.
Third vice national chairman of NPP saying the Leon Cruiser won if you inquire A5. NPP4.
Jimmy for party job.
Baku Leon Cruisers. Baku 5. Toyota Land Cruiser. Buga Onwa. This was coming from his own mouth. So Leon Cruisers. Baku 5. Won if you as a national officer. Now me who so te say NPP4 na party ni hieska. Enti mo de sika ba ye be ye we say hey madam fo. Ufisa man for Jimmy won. Oh, aside the Land Cruiser 5, no, who said by German physical account. Besides, what you also a businessman, besides, they didn't know ton. Chairman Buga, me minimum no touching timber market, no, so near Buga. The businessman, or you know, not touching timber market. Buga, touching timber market, what a naughty. And I'm a mudubo mia because no person belly deep party no. Azan, and a Buga moon question moment Buga Korean third national vice chairman because nobody contested any demo Buga or say as a national officer on Uncle Land Cruises 5. And now we NPP ni na Buga be jina oba catch say party hieska enti fa wu sika koto debe card na kotoma party na sebe wadwen wo from wadwen nya adwuma udu sika ba kwa Buga ma me catch say wadwen nya adwuma because wadwen nya adwuma you wouldn't do sa nema we Buga pesa wo be ye no But sometimes politics, politics, to better the lives of the people. It is a way a bubble now to what way a Ghana in out to Ghana. Mawabi and Yajuma, Shaban, bit my was sitting on 2 pound, Nipa on some fatan for position in a manner. Baby NPP, me bit to take me a quasicurum chef for NPP, there be ass on a man watching and there be on a Moses Jimmy Utuni for Untie. Jimmy, Sebi, Jimmy Utuni for Untie, we NPP. What are you benefit from the party? Party ni bedi amwane bo se buga wait in timber market. Yes also we are now no timi ko to land cruisers and 5. Bisa hosa one land cruiser boy saying over $100,000. Over $100,000 one land cruiser. Bisa buga say dey business now we GRA Mr. Lamo, you need to go after this kind of people. OSP Yoko, you need to go after this kind of people because the Bugatti or land cruisers 5 Yam Kobisa say, dear Juma Patina, we are say, I would to land cruisers and 5. Mr. Ramo, you need to go after all these kind of people, then ask them simple and basic questions. Abba.
We cast a fight. The levels of small and what we fight. As a national officer, me a businessman,
you also a businessman, no business, a Bugatti a business now here. Taxes in the Utia. We income here saying. You know, we need to ask all these kind of people. Because I can ask them say unexplained wealth and our wealth in the country, that is where we need to go. Because will be a human said a salary 15,000 Ghana cedis. That's a different people $1 million in the cotton account. You need to go after that kind of person and ask him, say, how are you making this kind of money? This is a Bugatti or Land Cruisers and 5 farmers. Chidamo Yoko, National Security, go after Buga and ask him, say, how did you make this money? Also, you're a businessman. Oton aponchi anaza oton de. Onchi da de kura oton. Chidamo. Because sometimes you see, anyene me ya ebe say. It is in this vein. I mean, can't say me jiro. Yeah, someone was here for. We are there.
Chairman, looks like today you beat everyone to court. You were here before 8 a.m. No chances of any bench one today. No risk. You are not taking any risk.
Kotomami here to agoro. One nene chama unjuma. Why is ice water no? Why from? Chama unjuma na say pure water. I say free jama my blogger. A friend here nane no. Why moi? I was say hey. Say me dia grade mbeko. Chama unjuma ma catch them say January abato no. Say chama yam pe bibi anye. Chama be hwe abato no. E wo TV so ne na na agrada e wo nsebom. But General Mosquito say men can't chire NDC for say one day dey chama unjuma why say ice water no. I hear anye careful as I be ne dey yo. General Mosquito, the foot to a very, very basic one. I'm an NDC for say, hey, you people need to be very, very careful. And yes, I say we are no sad and so ebeye.
Yeah, dear, Sikadia, and Chamono. Ye do I know so one a more. Into ye to one a mono. Na ye kai, ya cratchy for ye de woman so atlanta babino. Say, Sabi. Yes, ye chachanina, a chachani in a whole hair. Wouldn't show no so. Or was hard in this year. I don't think. Every say, I can't say, Obia, what dear bicycle piano. A bicycle at a friend home, ye come. And you are come, a minute here. Now I ready say, ye be me out for I'm waffing. Eti ya sano na so ye NDC ni a ye de watra konwa bi so a na eti said ye sie onua chachani na so gina ho kira bi sa so de o man sika fa kwa moni so a said ye de ye onua no a sa de de be wa kasa so na ye nyina ye nyinto se ye gigi to o man no mu a ye nti a ye gigi to no se ye de be ye mpuntudwuma na ye di bia boy ho bai na o man Ghana no akonanim na ye ka say ye jeje na ya chicha ma ye ho adi na da bia eto no a na ye jeje na Ghana for so munu say eto no ebe ye bibia o man enkoyie ebedru ba bi no ye ho ebe from politicians kura ye ho be from amamfo ɛno nti na yɛnyina mu sɛ onua bi ka ho ne abɔ ne din a mesrɛ wo ɛmfa ho kyɛw pa ɛnkɔ party pani biara hɔ nka wɔba a yɛntie sɛ ɔka ho ne ɛnya mmɔ ne din na woa wonim sɛ wadi bi a tu ne fɔ na anadwo wɔn bɛtua otua wie a yɛbɛhɛ ne ahwɛ sɛ yɛbɛte ne asotweɛ so na sɛ ɔbɛfa ne ho adidi ɛma so yɛn deɛ yɛgyina hɔ sɛ kyerɛ bi yɛso yɛsɔre na obiara bɛhu sɛ yɛayɛ ɔman sika basaa yɛso yɛyɛ ready sɛ mɔnkye yɛn ɛnɛ deɛ wo a wadi yɛbɛkye wo
Tamate. Yes, yeah, Nedia. Well, what did ye betcho? And before, well, what did ye betcho? The same thing as General say, we end this in your main country, say, one was any age I want to me no. Sir, I was in your way. Oh, we are. Read it carefully. Maybe tell you, one frame. It's so more, men can be more. Because me will be an end this in the beginning with my cousin. Oh, Mary K. And ne crowd de babesa nkwan kakra obi amfrem bi da meti NDC ni bi amfrem bi da enka se masa wo de bra na yin ne ntafre General Mosquito se men kan just aban si ke tafre ho wo se enwe na se wo ko me ko to yam de a wa wasem ka osofu yo se fere oko o de sa ko ko se oko ageme o se ne o se yem fututu oto ye de o je to a yem fututu o emfa ngodi to uko fututu oto ekofa to no ekodi to a ye do be se chama wuntumi no srawo we NDC na this is a very simple advice General Mosquito very very straightforward say hey madamfo sikana mo ye de se wonsa no wanye careful na chill next time say wako di aban sika ye do kwa e ma party panyi bia ho because me friend me mfiu that is the honest truth udi no do ma me bia egina be hu ha e be krokro no na se won kwa wo so de onim nyansa na wo de man kakaka ni sika nyina ye de mawa ode di na odi wi a mere ne beso e mere ne so a enkoba ben fro bia frɛ popin na Ghana for monsori yo e ye muntini e mesi yo ka se da bi e wonko a ode na ye wosa na meti e obi anya me hwe General Mosquito so oto ho no obi anka hwe nkire no nti next time what na wo tia na Ghana for monsori yo e ye muntini e mesi yo da bi e se wo chairman wonko a ko di usika e wonko a wase masa wonko di a wonko fe. Very, very simple advice. And this is a video where General Mosquito e kana. Abib Musa chale unya late. Unya late minia. Unya nsemi General Mosquito can be here. Now unu bi wa ban ma Mr. Fakoma no. Say hey masa. Chop na chop make stranger wa hey. It is a onkwa udia e onkwa wasem. And now say chama untumi tinkwa ka nkuroro kura na emwa. We chama untumi ha ni nyina kwa kudim. Enye easy utumi say akwa no. Wa risk abone. Ti chairman na oba not Land Cruiser not Lamborghini not Rolls Royce mono and the chairman I say and then who say chairman call to say your freezing account in a chairman momo account in a freezing into chairman and a lawyer ako court to mo kwa soon after court to say court and my chairman kakra no ye release chairman account kakra my chairman fan ko sam kwan because as we speak there chairman ho akere no pacho General Mosquito futu na watu no pacho me say be boni biem wuhia unu NDC ni a ka kire say eh minua na eje no ya kan o odwen ho sen na won kwa akosa nkwan na o kina ye do kwa general as wo fere na wo ma wo be su fere ne say general ye de me ko enti mesira wo ko hu NDC fo na ye mebo a wo se dabi ye won kwa wo sempa because sika na won kwa wudi no wan fere party ni bia me beti hey obi ye ne ho aboko akora fere me da masen aka biem party ba bi ye ne ho ma miska se masa jibina ko ta fere kora obi am fere mbida enti kina oto na osi ya de me ko na chale wo platform e kasama me abeka je masa nipa no di ye no nkwa ne nkofe wacho yesa nti general biem
yende sikadia atwamu no yetu eno so ho anamo enti yetu anamo no na ye kai yakrachifo a ye de wo mo so atratra ba bi no se sabi yesie chachani na achachani na ho ha unim so no so owu asa ni besi I don't think every say I can say obi a wadi aban sika biara no aban sika e tafre ho ye kamu enti wakamu amene dia na ye ready say ye be mianfo amoafe
Chama say wa fear what car ba sika amene no e be mia come tell but fiscal number this is a very very simple thing. And that's why we say chama won't me bra obre aban sika die no papa ya according to attorney general no ekwa gi sika say obedua buru ma Ghana fo ina akwa buru no okoya wanfa buru betem kora ma o say buru no nkankawe ba cho munim kanka wa wi buru ni nyina $10 million chopable dollars o say nkankawe ni nyina eh mamudu ba mi ya ni ensem na o kan cheche ma wuntumi
me pese mon fastiano emami
okay
mon fastiano emami
okay
mon memistiano
all right
mon chicano
okay
enko baby ayesi
yo
mon memistiano
okay
mon fastiano emami
all right
mon memistiano
okay
mon chicano
mate kai di obetwidie wona chama wuntumi na Abronye hey Ghana ya mo bododo etisika so o man enye ohia man chama wuntumi and now say chama wuntumi tika nkuro ni nyina amoa
etisika so enye ohia man nenam amamu a enkoyie enti no ekom de ya mobo wo Ghana
na do dango ku faru se etisika so o man enye ohia man say na o ka kire chama wuntumi say hey Ghana connection ko o masa ko pe odi na di enti general se men kan kire say wa wadi aban sika o say aban sika ye tafere ho ye mene ntu yem na le ko to yem se kukuro e be so kon wa kwi ama wa fia ba ntu ye NDC ni afutu we say ko ma o se ko wiska man fru bia general say o fre na o ma that is very very important general say o fre na enya de obeba enti yan kan kire o yo ere etiho ti ere ehwemo mama kan wa no two messages bi ne nko yenim asemo ehwe ne ebe ye na sem no udi nipa ne bi achi a da bia obenya asem. All right, Habib Musa say a top subscriber and the follower of you must be the first to tune in, but unfortunately I was watching the drama in Parliament. Sometimes you know never be who I just had you know enti wa nkwane sa enyi kakra oi enye hwe amehwe other comment bi so ba men san fa no so be ka ho sometimes no just say never be who ha ye hwe na yesere go Ghana ya mo bododo yetisika so o man enyo hia man abonfo akọ men Ghana sika na to mo ye mama sika na akọ choki omo na fi de omo tia na minim se chama wuntumi sana bibi betimi chama wuntumi sana chama wuntumi niam timi chama wuntumi very very perfect ama chama wuntumi na why say ice water pa wuntumi ice blogger yase na kakra sana chama wuntumi aye kware tia. Can you imagine a reckless economist like Baumia being here? I thank God Ghanaians kick him into the cap. Tina Chris, I like you to move Baumia there. So I can't even mean baby on the free. To make me I like you to move Baumia. I say, hey, it is independence need to be co school pass away economists. A useless economist. I mean, who be the senior? Say now, call Onimfi wa bon. Be the cause wa bon crache and anado. Kwada bon si flat Olympia ye. It is agro do me ye. And then one baby to force a single digit inflation. Just 11 months in administration. Single digit. Last month it was 9. This month it's 8. It's dropping. Yet stikasa omonye we. So this kind of people, sometimes you know, we dey chira enye. We need to kick them out and then bring in a new set of mindset. Because Ghana, no, also when President John Dramani Mahama said he was going to reset the economy, no, this is exactly what he meant by that. Anyway, this is the debate with the Munufi. But I said, "None of the can hear me. Bit me cute. I'm not subscribed. I'm many budget power." But I told him, "The finance minister represents a budget. A budget in the moon seven. I'm here, Divya. Taxes." some of friend draconian taxes. Yeah, friend nuisance taxes. You could be say you rat to force say nuisance taxes no. The way and a wee free ho. Kind courtesy of Aristotle. In tea and sema papai a waka at the Chilagana for. Some of the taxes are buying that clear free ho. But you watch this particular video.
Terms and ability. Speaker, to achieve our fiscal target for 2026 and the medium term, government will implement a comprehensive set of revenue, expenditure, and structural measures underpinned by transparency and accountability. The Speaker, on the revenue side, government will deepen domestic resource mobilization through the implementation of the medium-term revenue strategy. In addition, government will undertake comprehensive VAT reforms. Will also tighten enforcement of tax arrests and exemptions, ensuring that all eligible entities pay their fair share. Mr. Speaker, these measures are expected to lift non-oil revenue to 15.7% of GDP in 2026 from a projected 15.1% of GDP in 2025. Mr. Speaker, take you to VAT reforms. In 2025 budget and the media fiscal policy review, government made a firm promise to reform Ghana's value-added tax system to make it fairer, simpler, and more efficient. We pledge to remove distortions, addressing the cascading effect inherent in the VAT system, strengthen compliance, and create a tax regime that supports both businesses and fiscal stability. These distortions have negatively impacted overall welfare, increased the deadweight loss in the economy, and significantly reduced VAT compliance. Today, Mr. Speaker, I'm proud to report to this House that we have finally delivered on that promise. Mr. Speaker, after months of detailed analysis and broad consultations with stakeholders, we have completed the design of a modernized VAT system fit for Ghana's economic transformation agenda. Mr. Speaker, government is therefore submitting to this House today and for approval, Mr. Speaker, a bold package of VAT reforms that will make our tax system more equitable, transparent, and business-friendly. Right, Honorable Speaker, the new VAT reforms will do the following. We will abolish the COVID-19 health recovery levy. Mr. Speaker, we will abolish the decoupling of Get Fund and National Health Insurance levies from the VAT tax base. Mr. Speaker, we will abolish VAT on recognizance and prospecting of minerals. Mr. Speaker, we will reduce the effective VAT rate from 21.9% to 20%. Mr. Speaker, we will raise the VAT registration threshold from 200,000 to 750,000 cedis. Mr. Speaker, we will extend VAT zero rating on the supply of local manufacturing textiles to 2028. Mr. Speaker, for emphasis, we promise to abolish the COVID-19 levy. With the support of this House, Mr. Speaker, I'm proud to say that I'm happy to announce that today, COVID-19 levy is accordingly abolished. Mr. Speaker, by abolishing the COVID-19 levy, government is putting 3.7 billion Ghana cedis in the pockets of individuals and businesses in 2026. Mr. Speaker, these reforms will also reduce the cost of doing business by 5% as a result of subjecting Get Fund and NHIL levies to input-output deductibility for businesses, Mr. Speaker. Altogether, the VAT reforms is expecting to give back nearly 6 billion Ghana cedis to businesses and households. We'll give it to you. 6 billion cedis, Mr. Speaker. Right, Honorable Speaker, the VAT registration threshold has declined in real terms from 200,000 Ghana cedis in 2015 to approximately 48,000.
6 billion Ghana cedis are buying the businesses in Ghana for. When you get this kind of money, you can also recoup it by creating more job opportunities and employing more people. How Abraham Ben Mushine can say Adrian and Yajuma body nebre. Not through as to forcing Adrian Yajuma, and never was to forcing Ama while Adam Smith. Are you useless? His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ka o see people to make kasa to say times pa. Afei de okogina president na bisa na say no stam na and now to force ama Adam Smith wale Adam Smith economic Maguire pew kaput wa yira nanado yeah, that's it. Party na wani bi animo. Say why na kasa ma NPP sika. And I say why on finance. Hey. Hey. Ghana. Say the team will be useless sir. Very simple, peacefully useless why yera. And Abronye'S they want to rebrand Asiedu Nketiah, but what kind of rebranding? But how are they going to package him? In what? In political bags. And I say in what? You know, if you DM with the neck or to DM. We need to know all these kind of things. I see now what is tea and man in Techima. I be there. I my spito or my designers tea kama. And they share Asiedu Nketiah. I said barbane. I said pomping. Hey.
Me pese mon fastiano, mami. Mon fastiano, mami. Mon memistiano, memichicano. Enko baby ayes.
There be a meka akwana o yes tia de Asiedu Nketiah mutechima no. We NDC ni o. Chama spito we e fun papa. Asiedu Nketiah so ko gine techima say opestia. Na se gistia na ye de komia no de be ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say komia na ye kwa akotena so. Oso opestia. Na se na gistia no. Say was yes and Mary Brandel to do what? Look at how His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Professor Nana Jane, you're out to forcing to near my Ghana. What are you actually going to do? We NPP now, you need to convince somebody like me. What they convince you? NPP for Bugano, you can convince them, and then Bugaso or Long Christians in Qua 5. Over top 5 I can no problem. That is your own party. You can lead the NPP, but you will lead the NPP in opposition forever and ever. Ojidia for army so. Because they are to force him. If you actually want to come and lead Ghana there, you need to tell us different things. But as we speak, Wale Adam Smith, any the so-called businessman, and none of them any team can say about Obaya recipe Ghana's destiny. I hear different things than they are to forcing any Professor Nana Jimo. But by convention, the vice president is head of Ghana's economic management team. Until when they find what a wonderful economic management team. But why they bet me about NPP's economic management team members naturally. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, this was his choice of words. Say NDC for going to mean Kyle more economic management team. Pacho and we again in here. NPP economic management team there for yes, let's do the discussions in the comment section for adjoin chelebra. We didn't na for mon too simple so the way or mon carry or mon say who among them and no why there. Amen. Me why there. Why there. Me mensa 802 why there. Amen ankasa. Amamu no e de adwen na ye amamu e ya adwen sabi obi ne kan was e ni yare enya fun yare se woni ye o ya obi ahu ba se wofu uyefu ye o ya e se ye mo tiem kai obi otachi na wonte enti we e ya ni yare obi a ni ye de we fe de house ne kan feeling gadoki obi ahu sabi NPP for sometimes mo nko she dam na munsu Habib Musa amen ampa very, very simple questions. How did it happen? About saying, how did we become, say, we mismanage the economy so badly? Say, and again, you couldn't carry the NPP. You people need to come up and ask yourself these kind of simple questions. Abi Musa, see Mr. Munufi, we value your dedication to providing well-researched and factual information. Give you established credibility. We trust that God willing, we will stay here. Master, we need to come and say, this is a family channel. That is why I call it the debate with Munufi. Wait, I see a thing called I keep on saying it's a credibility matters. Why was I near to idea Asiedu Nketiah? It's because his credibility was at stake. If I value my credibility, I do a lot of research. I present factual issues. So, different data, you also come and counter me in the comment section. That is how I do it. Until we need me that's it. Me that's it. We hold you my pa. Me that's a pa. Minia, what the Amin about my feeling. Amin or Sunday, Amino, like Amino, NPP for party, no. Yeah, Bulgaria, so was a mom.
Jimmy for party job.
Mm-hmm.
What's your PP then? A Jimmy for party.
Sir.
A Jimmy for party in the Anonia Dodo.
Hey, Bulgaria.
Me, President Kufuor when you crash and Becala. Now, Jimmy for party now, Bulgaria, also young people, Nino. Oh, now some resume Jimmy.
Kwa Kasau to make cancel papa. Bulgaria kasa papa. When some papa kwa wait to catch the people for you. Say party near Jimmy for party. Hey, I mean, person me the man no can be you. Nyame na mka you Mr. Ramo e Bulgaria na ka Bulgaria. Many Luther say I wish there was a way to ban this NPP party from Ghana. Anytime they are back in power, they pull the country backwards. That is a modus operandi. NPP party no. Na na the kind or say my new here my. Or see a tisikaso. But you did seminar na na. Na do dan Kwaku Fado. No deep politics e church. E beto masem kwa na enwo me. E na dan Kwaku Fado ba Ghana so be politics. It obaduma ye na nsem na papa ne ka no. He meant actually what he was saying. The nsem bia na do no ka.
Etisikaso. Obenya ohia mai. Nenam amamua enkoye. Come there.
No correct.
I am a boy Ghana.
Okay. But you see, o say yeti sikaso. We yeti sikaso. And so come the but we are hungry. O my you know here my. What in 70 years there?
It is sikaso. When you hear my.
No correct.
Nenam amamua
enkoye nti. Come the
come there.
But it.
I am a
bododo. So not only another Kwaku Fado was referencing a special group of people. No cannot. Some of us thought to say, Papa no kasachi Ghana for you. No. Not knowing say he was speaking to a very small group of people. And he said, what the whole kotajere can ufurata? They are proka karama. Say, Masa, this is the business. Go and do it. Get your money and go away. What I say? And the Ghana for misunderstood what another Dan Kwaku Fado was being referencing. Was it yen. Yet it's a castle and so come the yen. Or my new here my. Was it Ghana new here my until when the reason why I out to Ghana as a watch you so go and do business in the government and make your money. And the one was surprisingly no. Now your NPP Nibia on corruption or corruption related offenses are the president was the first person to come and clear the person. Now president they claim we are only OSP and now the president they can over. Until we come on autumn. That is how Ghana we got here. We are here. By ne, in Sri Lanka, Nyankopon say 11 months into the administration of NDC under his able leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And T. Semboni Bia, Yatia Yahabeka. And TB. And this Asiedu Nketiah say, why are we say, Obeso we are Ghana Sika, this particular administration ma. Be mindful, say, obey to say Akwawe. See, why me say obey to say Akwawe. The double call about Puma Bosso, but Puma, you know, and a guy. She said, oh, I mean, probably say, a person could we escort such a amount to me, and be very careful. You could just castle quack, now quack. Your company, what is castle quack, ye, na yen papa, and could this cano. Dear, if oje tour, no could for 2 a trip for 2 a could do 2 hours. It will be consabum, and you've been a nature to me and one bravo panebre. Bressa, Chama is recording the Syriano if in a tico neighbor and tene. Nanka first patch I'm to me pan Syria. Chama to Mr. was a big man, and a Chama is Syrian and some Syrian is true. No, I say we are no soon. Once you don't want the year. Once you don't want Chama is Syrian, where Chama and the wood sometimes read the mindsets of people. Where Chama and Nima, where Syria, I Chama is I say, or green will soon. Chama is serious. Yes, Chama. And Tadi, you know, you go for best summer and I can't teach you to when it's a Chama. Oh, Nipa who was for Nipa Hopa and a Chama to me because of Chama and I am I know. Chama, I say, I saw that I say fridge my blogger and no. Who didn't see what who do? The chairman huju apai ayeka. Sa. Hey. Oh, asem na je ta. Wallahi, Allah wallahi. Eba bojuma. For this is the debate with Munufie. If I just so you subscribe, you know betting in Kwanda. Unless you like how I do my presentation, if I just subscribe, mama, wait me share and so we go on and on like that. I looked at in France, ex-president can go to jail for corruption. Why not the Kufuor? On the issue of Katina alone, he can go to jail as well. A nation record. I think that we're gonna get there. But I want to be a Ghana, a Pemkono. A Babwa Kwakudruho. Obey president. Now the dream. Every boomer, it will get a timer, you will face prison. Okay? Let me tell you something. The mere fact taking Ufarata etime Ghana by himself, Obiam Pamono, or not say benefit Ghana, no, it's an indictment to another Kufuor to say the family, no, there were a lot of problems with the administration of the country. Ghana will be a finance minister, so imagine if you be a Ufarata and you do, that's what me Ghana free or no animal, or Japadia Sisi, a dining and say from Guadia, and no somehow no, it's enough. Ghana untimi nkoni kurom biem say wa boss sa onam American say ebeka kalbozo be na bia drugs kwa no onom. Imagine how Ken Ofurata was in Ghana, a whole big man. Now one kasa utimi dwane free wa kurom abra untimi nko hode a enya asam ketwa sa masa wa dwane jana yere ne ma hokurom ne dan wo sika wo nyina wa dwane wa igudu na rase de Allah wa dwane omba biem. Adam who video and as anti be there to a ton yoma. Tim say papa also on kasika na eja ahode de ananko wo bi. Nanso question mark we beton abrabo ho. Ama ene onama no wo so no sa. Me fa yare answer there but these are some of the things are Nyankopon panese wo tumi panese wo style bia bi. Enti na na dan kwaku fa na minim so da won na imagine say wakofa wo cousin so my finance minister on me bo na e to ba wi ye swear in the new president kwa Ken Ofurata Nhwebi. Ugani yo no TV so. It's enough. Oba yache no. Ama obewu ama ni funu eze Ken Ofurata funu kura ba Ghana ye beche no. Ya NPP ya mutu. Se Ken Ofurata ye de ne dead body kura ba Ghana OSP so beche no. Nti ne papa no wana esa man twenken. Otete. Ena afi de ono a ontimi nko eno nso ontimi mba. Imagine say waja wo yere wo Ken Ofurata yere very very nice woman waja na hoko kra utimi mbabiem o say no kwan ya awra hosem ebia na wonye study ye eno kwan ya awra hosem pa say wo ware yere kama na waja na ho wadwane because of niema 102 binti na abrabo no wo say oh miura wa bi ade yaduri de say wo nwane a yede wokotuma ahwe ayema o ti ne yere ene man advice miura wo de betimi a wo de dwane ana papa no yede wo dwane wo gudu say ne yehwe na yehunu that is something by themselves, I think that they will sit back and think that how did this happen? How did this happen? Say ntime park in Ufurata na ne mai se chama wuntumi a me ankasa madan sa matwentwen o me ya me kuruma ne me ya me dodge ya ro hosem by anyway abusa for what I'm going to do is say na me de besi wa ha na nyame adom o chena se yeti asem kwa de a ye besi aba why na unya mere no metana bia na me da wase ne mama ya bo adwuma kama pa we share chama wuntumi so a kanje ze ntare no po ya na so asesa wo de obitimi no opam bia sa che no ko chama ya mobo too much and they will be a chama ho enye but o ze koro no bebrebe man na Asiedu Nketiah kan o se man ni sikare tafere ho ba se wo family ni nyina to yam dia e be so kon wa afia ba general ajia
yande sikadia atwamu no yetu eno so ho anamo enti yetu wanamo no na ye kai yakrachifo a yede wo mo so atratra baabi no se sabi yesie chachani na achachani na ho ha unim so no so owu asa de besie I don't think Every say I can say, Obia, what dear bicycle biano. A bicycle at a friend home, yet come. Yet, dear, Idra Hose, Tirabi, yes, we are sorry. No, be up who said, Yayo, bicycle basa. Yes, you are ready, said Montier. And lady, what would be?
And they were already a betcho or say a bicycle after ye mere. Tis a 1 minute to Yama, you be me out con Amoafiaba. Medas and you didn't go upon Yami out of watching same time, send a nasia na meba na afide minimuna assign at an abium. Yankopon and a wantana. Send ya Uhunibian. But I was only a subscriber. Take your time and subscribe for me. Any William Munufi, I'm on the channel. A debate with Munufi. Bye bye.
Me more is my Rubio. Because our Mario said, me boy, I'm making running. The friend is a bomber, but swear. And I'm Mario in Anamia Sarade. Anywhere new tower, so me more is my Rubio.